Okay, now student we will discuss about histogram. In this video we will discuss about histogram. Okay, the next concept we have already discussed the concept of pie diagram, bar diagram. Okay, these are the things that we have already discussed, and in this video we will discuss about histogram. Okay, now when we make a histogram is like this. Okay, it is like a bar diagram. Histogram is like this, but in histogram we'll make some rectangular bar. Okay, and each rectangle breadth is equal. Okay, but there is no gap between the bars. Okay, there is no gap between the bars. In bar diagram, what we see, there is a equal gaps between the bars, but in histogram there will be no bars. Okay, now making histogram. Now for making histogram I am taking an example. Sums I have taken, one data I have taken here. Okay, marks is given 0 to 10. Suppose I am taking a particular subjects, so English, mathematics, any subject I am taking, and on this particular subject I have divided the marks in equal interval. Okay, and the width I have taken 10. Okay, 0 to 10 marks, up to 0 to 10 marks, 4 students. Frequency means number of students. Frequency 4, that means 0 to 10, 4 students got marks. 0 to 10, 10 to 20 got 10 students. 20 to 30 marks in a class got 16 students. 30 to 40 marks, 22 students got this marks up to in between 30 to 40. Okay, and 40 to 50 marks, in between 40 to 50 marks, 20 students got 40 to 50 marks. Okay, 18 students got their marks in between 50 to 60. 60 to 70 range, interval in between 60 to 70, 8 students got the marks. Okay, and more than 70, that means more than 70 but less than 80, that means interval in between 70 to 80, 2 students got the marks. Okay, now we convert this information into histogram. For making histogram we have to make two dimensions, x-axis and y-axis. In x-axis we will take marks. Okay, and you always keep in your mind that frequency, if frequency is given, okay, if frequency is given, then we will take frequency always. We will take always frequency in vertical axis. Okay, we will always take frequency in vertical axis, and marks we will take on horizontal axis. Now the gap is now it starts from 0. Okay, interval is 0 to 10, then it's 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 50, then 50 to 60, then 60 to 70, then 70 to 80. Next frequency, the highest frequency is 22, so we can take the interval like this: 4, okay, 8, 12, 16, 20, and then 24. Okay, so now we make the first bar. If we make the first bar 0 to 10, frequency is 4. So 0 to 10 is here and frequency is 4. Okay, so the length of the bar will represent the number of students, that means number of frequencies. Okay, then 10 to 20, frequency is 10 to 20, frequency is 10, so we will make the bar 10 to 20. We will make the bar in between 10 to 20. Okay, and it will go on up to 10. That means in between, here is 10, in between, just in the middle of 8, just in the middle of 8 to 12 is 10. So we will make the bar like this. but you make it by using scale. Okay, you always make it by using scale. Now 20 to 30, this 20 to 30 frequency is 16, so we will go up to 16. Next 30 to 40, its frequency is 22, so we will go up to 22. But in making histogram, you must keep in your mind that there will be no gap between the bars. Okay, what we see in the bar diagram. Next 40 to 50, it is frequency is 20, so 20 is here. Okay, and you always try to make the width of the bar must be same. Okay, see here, the width of the bar is same. Then 50 to 60 is 18, so 18 is here. Okay, in between 60, in just the middle of 16 to 20, 18 is here, so it is 18. Next 8 is here. 60 to 70, 8. 60 to 70, it is 8. Here it is 8. 60 to 70, 8 representing 8. Next it is 2. Okay, so in this way we have make the histogram. Okay, this is called histogram. Okay, so you practice, you take another data question, you take another question from your exercise. Okay, and practice this in your copy. So I am just giving one sums you practice it. Okay, marks and number of students. Okay, students, you practice this. 45 to 5, 55 to 5, 9, 65 to 12, 75 to 8, 85 to 2. Okay, this one you practice at home. Okay, next video we will discuss about frequency polygon.